If you're self-employed, a solopreneur, or running a small business, do you know what is the barriers of minimum your business must have by now in 2024? Well, it's very obvious that today in 2024, your business can survive without these first three. But if you don't have a presence on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and on TikTok, you are going to face immense challenges for your new customers and clients to find you. In fact, numerous studies have shown that the majority of consumers and prospects, your consumers and prospects, discover you, trust you, and ultimately buy products and services on social media. So I guess by now you would have agreed that you need a social media presence, right? But what is social media? This is social media. This is also social media. And this is social media too. Even simple written posts with some photos on Facebook is social media too. So what do you need to do? Everything? Well, if you have all the time in the world, or you have a team of 10 social media crew, or you can pay an agency 10k, 20k a month, maybe you can achieve that, like Mr. Beast or MKBHD. But chances are, like me, you're not. So how? Having worked with clients to make them over 60 million in revenue over the past 8 years, let me share with you a strategy, especially if you haven't really started adopting social media seriously. It's actually a very straightforward 3-step process. Now, step 1, build your presence. Like constructing any building, 1 or 100-story store, the first thing you have to do is to build your foundation. In social media talk, that means you have to start posting. It doesn't matter if it's not going to be top-notch quality, just post. In fact, on Facebook newsfeed and TikTok, it's generally proven that the more polished your posts, the least likely they are going to connect to your audience. So go, start posting something on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and or YouTube. Which platform to focus on first? Well, generally today, many new businesses choose to start their journey on TikTok because people from all ages and all walks of life are in there, unlike Facebook and Instagram. And the videos, even the photos that you post on TikTok don't have to be professionally shot, unlike those videos from YouTube. Step 2, grow your presence. So after you have gained a minimum viable audience on your platform, next up is to grow your social media presence. Growing your presence can be done in 2 avenues or 2 dimensions. Now, the first dimension is to increase your followers on that particular platform that you have built in step 1. Growing in the second dimension means that you start on another social media platform. Now, both avenues essentially serve to increase your brand awareness, be it to more people from your primary market or to another market altogether. Step 3, sell. Now, technically this isn't a third step, but one that is embedded into step 2. As a business owner, you need to make money. Getting thousands of likes and comments won't feed you. Well, it might feed your ego, but you get the point. As an entrepreneur, your bottom line is the most important. I always say that it is better to have 1,000 followers and make $1 million than 1 million followers and make just only $1,000. The key here in this 3-step process in your social media journey is build your step 1 fast and consistently. Then once step 2 is stabilized, proceed to make money through step 3. You probably don't think that this is possible, but I tell you, there are so many times I've seen influencers and content creators focusing so much on step 1 and particularly step 2, and they forget about step 3 altogether. And in the end, they don't make money and they burn out. On the other end of the scale, I've seen big popular businesses fizzle out from their prime days, simply because the younger generation who rely on social media for everything haven't heard about those brands through word of mouth. But those businesses that I've personally witnessed, which consistently have been doing social media marketing, of which a few that I've personally helped in have grown so much that they have attained some 27x in ROI of what they have put into their campaigns. Now, for instance, there's this car dealership that started with a single car repair workshop, which now have grown to a parallel importer with 2 showrooms, 3 offices, 3 workshops, and best of all, they are one of the leading dealers here in Singapore. Also, there's this math tutor who just taught students at home. Today, she has 2 centers, teaches not only her core subject but 2 others, and have a team helping her to tutor what must be a tenfold increase in her students. Then there's also this financial advisory team who started with a respectable 40 headcount. In 3 years only, they have grown to more than 200 strong, 12x their annual sales, and just last year they became their own agency because they are just too big and too good. Now, I wouldn't say that their growth has everything to do with social media, but definitely their social media played a part. As you have heard, these businesses didn't start big. They all started from somewhere, and that place is probably where you are at now. They didn't have a proper social media presence or one at all, and that's probably your reality today too. For me, I definitely put in a lot of efforts and time for my step 1, which was to build my foundational social media presence on Facebook. And in the first 5 months, that made me 80k in income. And by the 5th year, my company was making more than 8x of that first year figure. So shouldn't you start your social media presence already? So here's the thing, like me in the past, you probably aren't ready to invest in a lot of money to get an agency or marketer to help you. You thought it's better to do it on your own, but really, take a hard truth look at where that has taken you. Now the fact is, it's also easier to get a professional to help you in your social media presence. Today, this is not the most difficult of things to do anymore, and you probably wouldn't believe that there are so many 20-year-old Gen Zs who can help you build and grow your social media faster and better than you can. Of course, you can employ one by paying him 2k a month, if you can find one who is good enough in the first place to help you exclusively, or you can get a marketer to help you. Still, it's generally at least $500 to $800 for a good one. But the third option can be even more affordable for you. Starting from just US $200 monthly, you can get a social media expert from my company, who of course isn't an old dude like me, to give you an expert consultation on the strategy that you will need expertly. And along with that, you will get a number of posts all done for you per month. And did I mention that you will have an expert doing all this for you? Now, just in case you missed that, yes, it's only US $200 monthly. This is less than all the coffees that you buy in a month. And better yet, your social media presence will kickstart your business branding to make you more money in the future to buy you more coffees. And there's still more. If you believe that videos are the way to go, right, just like, well, every respectable entrepreneurs there is today, you can get a month's worth of YouTube videos and Instagram Reels edited and done for you starting from only US $380 monthly. Know that we at Lens are a video production company at our core, having produced over 1,700 client videos since 2016. And this is excluding the short Instagram Reels or TikToks that we have done for ourselves and for our clients. Now remember what I asked you at first? Remember which option is the most important and effective for you? Well, take a look at where you're watching this video from now. Are you watching this on my website or physical store? Well, don't even get me started on calling someone on the phone nowadays. So start your step 1 today and build your social media presence now. All businesses need to start somewhere. You might as well do it with an agency like us. We have helped so many clients grow, some more at an unbelievably affordable rate starting at just US $200 for social media management or just $380 for video editing. Oh, so one more thing. People call me Differenter Colin, and in case you're wondering about my accent, I'm Singaporean, running my company here in Singapore. And if you know something about Singapore, you probably have heard about our world best airports, our world famous Marina Bay Sands, and our world-class parks and zoos. Well, generally, this reputation and branding apply to many of our businesses here in Singapore too, just like mine. And we at Learns are different than many other companies and better than most other agencies. Hence, we are different. So look for the link or contact option somewhere around this video so that I or my team member can have a chat with you to help set you off on your social media journey. We'll see you soon.